Philadelphia news, team of my heart. Attention, Sixers fans. In this video, we dive into the latest NBA rumors and explore how the Philadelphia 76ers could potentially steal OG Anunoby from the New York Knicks. With the offseason heating up, the 76ers have a pressing need for a starting caliber forward, and OG Anunoby could be the perfect fit. Discover how the Sixers' financial power and strategic moves could land them this defensive star. Don't miss out on this exciting possibility. Tune in now. Hey there, Sixers fan. Let's dive into some exciting potential news that could shake things up for the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, as much as we all love our team, it's been clear for a while now that there's a glaring hole in our lineup, a starting caliber forward. The offseason is upon us, and the 76ers are heading into it without a natural forward on the roster. All our rotation 3s and 4s from this season are at risk of leaving, and that's a big problem. But here's where things get interesting. There's a buzz that the 76ers might have a golden opportunity to grab one of the most promising forwards out there, OG Anunoby. Now, let's set the stage. OG Anunoby, a name that should definitely excite you, is going to be a hot commodity this offseason. He's expected to decline his player option, aiming to secure a lucrative deal, and honestly, he deserves it. New York Knicks are believed to be the frontrunners for Anunoby, but there's a catch, a potential red flag that might give the 76ers the edge to swoop in and steal him away. So, what's this red flag? Ian Begley from Sportsnet New York mentioned that while the Knicks are high on Anunoby, they're planning to offer him a contract laced with incentives, specifically tied to games played. Anunoby has had his share of injuries. An elbow injury and a hamstring strain kept him off the court for significant stretches. The Knicks' plan to include these incentives could make their offer less appealing, opening a window for the 76ers. Here's where Philadelphia can really shine. The 76ers have the financial clout and the boldness, thanks to Daryl Morey's reputation, to give Anunoby a straightforward, lucrative deal without the tricky incentives. This direct approach might be exactly what Anunoby is looking for, ensuring him the pay he deserves without the uncertainty of having to meet specific conditions. Imagine this, the Sixers, a team with a pressing need for a forward, aggressively pursuing and potentially landing a player like Anunoby. It's not just about filling a roster spot, it's about making a statement. Anunoby is not only talented but could also be the perfect complement to our existing lineup. His defense, versatility, and scoring ability make him an ideal fit for what the 76ers need to push for a championship run. But here's the kicker, the Knicks only had Anunoby for a few months. There's no deep-rooted loyalty or sentimental attachment there. They'll have to rely purely on financial terms to keep him, and that's where the 76ers have the upper hand. With the right offer, we can not only match but exceed what the Knicks put on the table. So, Sixers fans, it's time to get excited. The offseason is shaping up to be pivotal for us. The front office has the resources and the motivation to make some significant moves, and landing OG Anunoby could be one of the smartest ones. Stay tuned, keep the faith, and imagine the possibilities if we can bring a player like Anunoby to Philadelphia. Picture this, Anunoby, donning the Sixers jersey, bringing his defensive prowess and scoring capability to our lineup. It's not just a dream, it's a strategic necessity. With all our forwards potentially on the move, securing a player of Anunoby's caliber isn't just a nice-to-have, it's essential. But how exactly can we capitalize on the Knicks' potential misstep? Anunoby's market value is sky-high, and deservedly so. His impact on both ends of the floor is undeniable. But, here's the thing, incentives in contracts can be a double-edged sword. They're designed to protect the team from the player missing games, but they can also devalue a contract in the eyes of the player. For someone like Anunoby, who's looking to maximize his earnings and secure his future, an offer laden with conditions might not be appealing. The 76ers can step in and provide a straightforward, no-nonsense deal. Let's talk specifics. We're talking a substantial guaranteed sum, without the convoluted incentives. This move not only shows confidence in Anunoby's abilities but also respects his desire for security. Financially, the 76ers are in a position to make this happen. We've seen Daryl Morey work magic before, navigating cap space and pulling off seemingly impossible trades. This could be his next masterpiece. Now, think about the fit. Anunoby would slot in perfectly alongside Joel Embiid and potentially James Harden if he stays. His defensive versatility would allow Embiid to focus more on rim protection, knowing he has a reliable perimeter defender. Offensively, Anunoby's ability to stretch the floor and create his own shot would alleviate some of the scoring burden off our stars. This isn't just about adding a player, it's about elevating the entire team's performance. Moreover, consider the culture and the city. Philadelphia is a town that lives and breathes basketball. The fans are passionate, the environment is electric, and the city embraces its players. Anunoby, known for his work ethic and quiet determination, would resonate with the Philly faithful. He'd have the opportunity to thrive in a system that values his skills and in a city that would welcome him with open arms. The Knicks might have had Anunoby for a brief stint, but they don't have the deep-rooted connection or the dire need that the 76ers do. This is where Philly's urgency and the ability to offer a better contract come into play. We're not just competing with New York on a superficial level, we're offering Anunoby a real home, a place where he can grow, compete for a championship, and become an integral part of something special. So, as we look ahead to this offseason, remember this: the 76ers are in a prime position to make a significant move. The stars are aligning for a potential acquisition that could change the trajectory of our team. Anunoby's addition could be the missing piece we've been searching for, a player who can elevate us from contenders to champions. Stay tuned, Sixers fans. The front office is working tirelessly, and the possibility of landing OG Anunoby is just one of the exciting prospects on the horizon. Keep the faith, stay engaged, and let's prepare for what could be a thrilling offseason. Let's address the pain point here. The last few seasons have been a roller coaster. We've seen incredible highs and heart-wrenching lows. We've come so close, but there always seemed to be that one missing piece, that extra push needed to get us over the hump. We've watched Embiid give his all, night in and night out, and Harden, too, when he's been at his best. But we need more. We need that versatile forward who can defend, score, and bring the energy every single game. OG Anunoby could be that piece. Think about the defensive flexibility Anunoby brings. We've seen teams exploit our weaknesses on the perimeter. Having Anunoby, a player who can guard multiple positions effectively, means less pressure on Embiid and allows him to dominate where he excels, in the paint. Offensively, Anunoby's ability to hit threes and drive to the basket would open up the floor, creating more space for Embiid and Harden to operate. It's not just an addition, it's a transformation. Now, let's talk about the connection. Philly is known for its grit and determination, qualities that define Anunoby's game. He's a player who doesn't shy away from the big moments, who plays with heart and leaves it all on the floor. The fans will see a reflection of their own passion and resilience in him. Anunoby isn't just a player who fits on the court, he fits with the spirit of the city. Imagine the narrative, from the underdog story to a championship contender. The 76ers, overcoming challenges and setbacks, finally assembling the perfect team to chase that elusive title. Anunoby's addition could be the catalyst for this change. It's a story that would inspire and galvanize the entire fan base. Here's where you come in, Sixers fans. Your support, your voices, and your unwavering loyalty make a difference. Let's rally behind the team, show Anunoby and potential free agents that Philadelphia is the place to be, a city that lives and breathes basketball, where every game feels like a playoff atmosphere. If you're as excited about this possibility as I am, now's the time to stay engaged. Hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. We're on the verge of something special, and you don't want to miss any breaking news or developments. Together, let's show our support and anticipation for the moves that could finally bring a championship back to Philadelphia. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Let's keep the faith, stay passionate, and get ready for an exciting off-season. Go Sixers!